Hi Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 8th to the 14th, 2021. Bear with me, I am quite tired and a little bit irritated. Definitely the vibe for your reading. Everything comes up in a reading for a reason, but do keep in mind as we move forward that this is general. So don't stress over what doesn't resonate, just take what does. And I more than appreciate all of your support and love on this channel, helping it grow and whatnot. But with that said and done, as I cleanse the energy, let's begin by pulling the overall focus for the week from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. Alright, some shuffling for my lovely Aries for this upcoming week, the 8th to the 14th of November, 2021. That was weird. Talent. Okay. So overall focus for the week is your talent. Okay. And underlying focus on new beginnings, okay? Desire for a level of freedom. There could be a situation that's leaving you feeling a bit trapped or just irritated in one way, shape, or form, draining you. But let's pull some more oracle from the Starseed Oracle deck. Okay, we need to do one more shuffle. Beware of any tension in your body this week, okay, due to irritations or energy around you. You need to watch your anxiety level, okay, or levels, however you want to put it. Yeah, your own energy, okay. If you're empathic, definitely a focus. Bear with me. We got 3. Interesting. And so I think we're going to end up pulling the main part of the reading to align with all 4. Big picture thinking at the bottom of the deck for this deck, okay? So focus on needing to sort of keep your vision alive, not to lose hope in your overall vision for your future. It could be more so based upon one area of your life. You might find yourself questioning people, situations, everything around you, and then spending your life up until this point, even new people and situations coming in, feeling very skeptical to a certain extent for one reason or another. But you're going to be feeling the need to push yourself back, or feel that push from the universe to step back and view things from a larger perspective, okay? Kind of a bird's eye view sort of way of thinking. Not to sort of stress over the details or, yeah, don't overwork yourself. Interesting, did not mean to say that. So yeah, an overall focus on your talent this week in one way, shape, or form definitely feels very career-based. You could find yourself getting a lot of attention because of your talents. Maybe ones that you wouldn't expect to get attention for. But we're beginning the 3 Starseed cards with Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. Okay. And so let's clarify this one. The Hierophant, a very, I was hearing emotional, but a very, with the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, could definitely be emotional for you. Definitely a very spiritually connected week, to say the least, where you're needing to sort of, or feeling the need to release certain emotions, pent-up energies. You could find that you're in a very Queen of Swords mindset, thinking a lot about your happiness or lack of which, all right, and the need to sort of release people, places, or situations that are holding you back or making you, I want to say, miserable, okay? To be completely honest with yourself as to where you fit in at this point, you could find yourself stressing over money, okay, for some of you. With the 5 of Pentacles, it definitely can take that meaning. With being side by side with the Ace of Pentacles, you could be starting a new job or thinking about sort of a need to begin a new relationship with money or a new fresh perspective, right? You could be adding a side hustle onto your situation to feel more comfortable financially, okay? Bear with the background noise. Hyreth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. You could find that you don't really fit in a situation, or you're sort of feeling like a situation or two that you once did fit in with. Going back to the 5 of Pentacles, you don't really fit in as much anymore, okay? Longing for a place where you sort of can be truly yourself. With the Hermit and the 5 of Swords, feeling like you have a true headache and therefore you want to spend time alone. Not wanting to sort of be surrounded by people that you don't bond with anymore, or sort of irritate you or stress you out, or purposely try to push your buttons, okay? Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Okay, breath of the cosmos. Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So no, you should not be feeling bad for doing what's right for you, okay? Needing to sort of go with the flow, feeling like you're being micromanaged at work, or feeling this sort of energy around you that frustrates you. Ignore the laughing in the background. People are just so annoying as you're trying to invest in something new financially or begin a new job or a side hustle. Some of you are trying to get a business off the ground, feeling like very connected to the universe, the night sky, in a lot of ways this week. Hopefully those messages came through clearly, okay? Death, feeling like there's an underlying focus on endings, as well as you feeling very depleted this week. I almost mentioned that in the beginning, okay? Let's pull the main part of the reading. Again, I'm so sorry for the background noise. For my lovely Aries, one more. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Couldn't really continue the reading with the annoyances in the background, but with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Nine of Pentacles, through all the irritations and difficulties and obstacles in your way at this point or throughout the week, it feels like you're moving forward and reaching for your independence, feeling like, again, your talents are taking a huge focus, okay? Your inner strength, you know, even with all the difficulties, is taking a true focus. Okay, feeling like at times throughout the week, even when you're kind of irritated or annoyed, people are putting you in the spotlight. I mean, in a way, most Aries do kind of command that level of attention when they walk into the room. Okay, a very leadership vibe, but strength is aligned with this talent card. Okay, so it could be a focus on your true strength at the end of the day, even with all the difficulties you've been through or going through, is one of your true talents. And you need to sort of recognize that or remember that. But it feels like you need to sort of regain your strength or maintain it in order to push forward towards this financial comfort or your happily ever after. Okay? Some of you thinking about starting a family. I don't know why that's coming through, or traveling with your family maybe. But we're moving on to the Princess of Wands. And this is typically the anxiety card in my readings. And it's definitely coming through in that way, or it could just be a passionate new beginning for you. Feeling like there are hidden secrets when it comes to something you want to begin or get off the ground. You may feel like throughout the week, even if it's not true, you don't have a lot of options, okay? Feeling like something is sort of set in stone or leaving you feeling a bit trapped, going back to this Freedom card, okay? You might be utilizing certain animals like your pet or pets as a source of comfort, okay? Feeling like you're going through a bit of a balancing act if you look at this specific imagery, okay? I need to look a little bit deeper as to why you're feeling a bit on edge and how can we change that as we move forward, okay? Or how can you, right? I need to sort of allow yourself to remember that you're not alone, even at the end of the day. You could find that you're keeping a lot of secrets about how your world is changing, all right? Feeling a bit emotional due to feeling drained or the energies around you, or a noisy situation in one way, shape, or form. I need to get it off your chest if you're feeling angry, frustrated, or very emotional. Don't let it build up to the point where you explode, okay? Four Swords. It feels like you do lack your sleep. At times you keep yourself up by overthinking. Could be a spiritual spirit keeping you up at night or waking you up. With the Knight of Pentacles, stressing over what's not moving quickly. You need to not overthink it to adjust your perspective. You know, step back. This is aligned with homesick for the stars, okay? You could find that a change you're desiring at this time, whether it's a new living situation, a new job where you fit in more, where you can sort of progress more and grow, is moving too slowly, a business getting off the ground. Take a step back, rest, don't stress yourself out. And there's a focus that, especially towards the weekend, this week for you on, you know, sometimes when you don't overly force something, you know, when you don't, it's not like you don't put in effort, but when you don't try to force a specific outcome or certain successes, it ends up working out better for you. Does that make sense? And when you think back, or you're pushed to think back this week on certain situations like a job, whatever it may be, maybe in a relationship where you didn't force it or, overly put that pressure on the situation, it kind of just came to be a lot smoother, right? It felt less stressful in the end as well. And so I need to do that, and you'll find yourself sort of being put in certain situations as well this week where you see yourself fitting in maybe a new group of friends and new potential loved one. All right, it could be you sort of um, realizing the type of job situation you need to feel more comfortable and um, the potential to progress. We're finishing off this spread with the Princess of Cups. Okay, this need to take on a fresh perspective on your emotions, wanting to sort of mask them, push them aside, or not cope with them, or deal with them rather. Not wanting to cope with the difficulties in your life. And it's like, it can work for a while, but you got to sort of face the difficulties that are surrounding you at this time, so you can sort of decide on what needs to change. Okay, this one's aligned with the My Will to Thy Will, the micromanaging the universe card. Okay, and we got the King of Pentacles here, so I need to sort of, uh, it's like deep down you're feeling quite emotional and a bit stressed, finding it hard to keep the hope alive, but you're coming off very confident, all right? When I almost started your reading the first time, I was sitting back in my chair, so it's that vibe that you're coming off with, or you're, the vibe you're giving off to other people, even though you are sort of quite emotional about wanting a fresh start or certain changes in your life. Feeling like, especially towards the end of the week, things aren't aligning just yet, but they will. It's a week where you sort of need to reassess, release, and figure out what needs to change or be adjusted as you move forward. Maybe even figure out as a whole what you truly desire at the end of the day. Okay? I need to remember that things will be moving quickly because you sort of manifest that. At times, wanting to sort of distract yourself or overwork yourself to not deal with some of the difficulties or your emotions at the end of the day. All right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Aries.